Sorry, my GameCube is being so disagreeable, my friends. I should be able to get this working. It's just, it might take me another minute or two. Sorry. I've never been happier to have more than one GameCube. So I couldn't, for whatever reason, I can't get my primary GameCube to read the disc tonight. So I went to a backup GameCube, and things look like they might be okay. So thank you for hanging around. Thank you for your patience, my friends. And here we go, our continued playthrough of Luigi's Mansion. This is not a first playthrough. I need to take that tag off. I played through Luigi's Mansion, 2 decades ago or whatever, when it was new. Had a really good time with it for the couple days it took me to beat it, and I haven't touched it since. So this will be very much like a first playthrough, and then I'm going to be lost and confused and not remember anything and not know what I'm doing. But I guess most of my playthroughs are like that. Everything conspires against this game. I think that there just might be something wrong with the disc reading laser in my GameCube, because I have problems with a couple different discs, and they seem like from all appearances, they seem to be in pretty close to immaculate condition, so I don't know why it won't read them. But it's okay. It's okay. I had a backup, and we'll use this. Though that is somewhat distressing. First the Plinko board, and now the GameCube. Well, their efforts to thwart us have been thwarted, at least for now. So let's dive in. We're on save file 3 as usual. In area 2, we've got almost a fifth of the booze. I'll tweak the brightness just a little bit. So I know it does get kind of dark sometimes. Alright, hopefully that's going to do. And where will you go? Off to the mansion. Oh, our health is still damaged from the last time we played. Did I ever check this? I guess so. All right. Okay, so we want to head down to the basement. Yeah, it looks like there's a room down there we haven't explored that we can go into. I feel like I was just wandering kind of empty-headed there at the start. But I'll get us on track here. Oh yeah, there's this guy. I think we need to light his candle. But I don't have the ability to do that yet. Alright, hey, we got another toad. Sniffle, I dropped something. I dropped a really important thing into the toilet. I didn't mean to. Goodbye. What in the... I didn't expect that reaction. Don't worry about it. Hey, you're right. No point crying over spilt milk. I suppose I'll just flush that old worry away. Yep. I'll just let it swirl on down to the depths and let happiness refill my life. Oh, alright. Toilet key. Victory. Good thing Luigi's always wearing gloves, huh? Oh, heart. Okay, and we have a first-person mode, so we can take a look around. What kind of picture is this? We've seen most of the flavor text. Boy, those boos sure did make a realistic fake mansion. Oh no! No! I forgot what the mirror did. Alright. You know what? That might have actually been a faster way to get to this door. I think it's this one. Oh. Crystal ball? Got multicolored candlesticks. Ooh, I want the heart, please. Right, so probably just want to shine a light on the crystal ball. No? Oh. What do you seek of me? Who are you? I am Madame Clairvoya, seer of dropped items. Possessions of other people awaken vibrations in my spirit. If you find someone's dropped items, you should bring them to me. I will show you the extent of my vision. Interesting. Tell me the future. Oh, Haram, no. I feel no spiritual vibrations right now. Oh, no. I do not remember any of this. What a lovely crystal ball. You know, these give off such a beautiful glow when light shines on them. I wonder if my flashlight would work. Destiny chooses our paths. My flashlight seems to have no effect on the crystal ball. Luigi's thinking seems to have been rather flawed. Oh, they only exist in the mirror. That's neat. Oh, there's some fire up there. No, they're gonna get me. Oh, there are a lot of these guys in this room. Oh, please, please don't grab me. Goodness. Right, and we got a fire coin. Now, Luigi, what have you found there? Let's take a look at that. His camera is too low. Oh, there he goes. Oh, it's a fire element medal. Now you can use the fire element. Yes, sir, with that, you can catch fire elemental ghosts. What's a fire elemental ghost, you ask? Why, they show up wherever you see fire, my boy. They're ghosts of fire itself, if you will. If you approach a flame, they'll be surprised by your presence and leap out into the air. Then you vacuum them right up right away. Oh, yes, fire emotes. After that, you can expel fire with the L button. You can melt ice, light candles, do all kinds of stuff. A meter will appear down at the bottom of the screen, so keep an eye on how much element you have left. Okay, feller? You may have to use the fire element to defeat some ghosts. Keep that in mind, Sonny. Don't say I never warned you. Alright, well, I mean, I've seen... Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. Get out of here with the boo ball. There's a boo, though. Feel the wrath of Kung Boo. Oh, my. It's like you were born to capture boos, Luigi. Okay, now send me the boo and all the data you've got. Okay. Light all the candles. I also want to make sure I'm not missing out on any goodies. It's weird that the mirror isn't just a duplicate rendering of the non-mirror world. Like, the mirror actually looks flat. I mean, it looks like a real mirror and not a video game mirror. At least to me. No, what are you doing? Oh, I've been betrayed by the second GameCube. This is a disaster. Well, I've never seen this message come up before. Let's see if we can, fix this situation. I am now overcome with dread. I'll see you again in just a moment, my friends. Okay, the problem seems to have been alleviated for now, but we may have many such errors. Oh, isn't old hardware great? Ooh, key. Don't mind if I do. Fingers crossed, yes indeed. They did a good job with the mirror that it doesn't read as a mirror. I mean, I think I get what you're saying. Alright, so... Oh. Because they were kind of like golden colored, I thought that might mean that they would bestow riches upon us, but... My assumption seems to have proved false. Oh my! That ghost really had me cornered. I'm amazed that he didn't take me out. After we clear this room, I need to go save, because we may not recover from our next disk error. I need to make sure I'm saving extra often. Always with the fake booze. Ooh, money! I love pulling the towels off of stuff. The cloths, tablecloths, sheets. I'm Boogie. Oh my. Oh my. And look, we found Mario's hat. It's just sitting there spinning. Yowzer, you got another one. You're cruising, Luigi. Oh, it saves when we catch a boo. Alright, we're good. We're saved. Alright, so this might be a dropped item. You found Mario's hat. What did that say? It's been laundered recently. So, Mario wandered into our mansion and got himself kidnapped, but he had time to stop and do laundry. But he forgot his hat. He must have got kidnapped after he started the laundry, but before his hat had finished. When we find Mario later, he better not be wearing a hat. Ooh. Give me that gem. Nice. Money in the ceiling lamp, okay. That cloth I can't quite reach. Why does this stool have a hole in it? That seems terribly uncomfortable. I seem to be missing something about this room. I haven't done anything in here. I haven't found any ghosts. I don't know, maybe this is a room for later. This guy gives us fire, so you would think I would need fire in this room, but I don't see anything worth using it on. I'm gonna burn away this toilet paper. No? Heat up the iron? Heat up the tea? I don't know. I guess we'll come back here. Make another door to try on this side, too. Oh. No, we don't. I've been bamboozled. Oh. We got a dropped item. No, how frequently am I gonna have to deal with this? This is really gonna bring a damper to our evening. Back with you in just a second, my friends. Okay. Oh, I see. Interesting. Ah, what is this? It is a Mario's hat. Why, it's so clean, as if someone just washed it. Sorry, sometimes I like to add a little drama, you know. Just one moment. Did I just say Mario? Could it be that Mario? I see now. Well, I see everything. So I saw it before. But now I really see it. So you are the brother of the famous Mario, and you have come to this place to find him. Well, aren't you a good little brother? Hakkahar Harf. Excuse me, I don't laugh much. Oh, they come. Now the spirits come. Come, spirits of power. Come, spirits of sight. Show to me the awful things occurring here tonight. Crystal orb, symbol of my clan, use your darkling power to show us all you could. I mean can. Show us all you can. Show us this, Mario. The light of the spirits comes. Show us what we seek. Oh, Harum, I see that your Mario lives. Well, he is not in the spirit world, but one cannot say he is alive. Hakth. Haha Hork. Excuse me, sorry, where is he? Where is he now? Ah, the spirits fall silent. This is all I can tell you for now. Bring to me another clue and I will show you your brother to you. This clue no longer speaks to us. I have gained nothing from this encounter. Except a bunch of zany flavor text. Did we look at this wall? We might have to abandon this, my friends. I don't know if I can, I don't know how long I can continue like this. I don't understand why it's behaving so poorly. We played a couple hours of this game before, and it didn't treat us so badly. Oh, I know what we need to do. Not about the disc. I just mean I know what we need to do. Excuse me, in this room. Fire, fire, run away! Oh, this guy's very strange looking. Where'd he go? There he goes. What is he doing? Hooked on pot, welcome in. Great to see you. Just blow on the disc. I don't think the disc is the problem. I don't know. I'm wondering, is my basement too cold? Are my GameCubes failing because of the extreme cold down here in my basement? I think if that were the case, I would expect that after it ran for a while, it'd warm itself up and it wouldn't be a problem anymore. The GameCube needs a hat too. I don't actually think that's the problem. I mean, I guess it could be, but I had some, I had disk read errors before when we were upstairs with the GameCube too, so I don't necessarily think the basement is the problem. Ah, here we go. Got him. Wonderful. We got all this great stuff, and we got another key. I'm glad it actually was a key, because I wasn't sure. Lasers might be going out. They might. I'd be surprised for them to both be going out at the same time, though. That seems a bit odd. Peekaboo. I love it. That's the best boo name so far. You're on fire, Luigi. On fire. Be careful, Luigi. Did you say that because we just fought a fire ghost before that boo? He might have. What's this? Oh, it's the chest. That's the treasure chest. I'm just looking at it from the opposite side. I'm so easily confused. There's also the Wii to use. You know what? You're not wrong. I could try moving over to the Wii. But I don't want my GameCubes to not work though, because they're how I play Game Boy Advance games. If none of my GameCubes work, I'm not going to be able to play. That's going to lock me out of my Game Boy Advance library. Music room, I like it. I'm sorry, conservatory. Watch out for Colonel Mustard with the wrench. My name is Melody. People call me the spectral beauty of the Ivory Keys. What a stirring performance. I haven't been so charmed by a piece for ages. You must have a delicate ear for music. Would you like to listen to my piano sonata? Well, here I go. By the way, that song was featured in a famous game. I spent the day playing The Secret of Monkey Island. It was fun. That's a point and click game, right? I've heard of the Monkey Island series, but I've never played any of them. I think Key to Life was streaming a Monkey Island game recently. Just jam the advanced player into the disc tray. It should work, right? You're amazing with tech, StatCat. A moving sonata. Good old point-and-click adventure similar to King's Quest. I want to, I kind of want to play some, I'd like to try some point-and-click games. I think that I would really like them, but I also am very intimidated by them. Do you know which game? That was Mario Brothers 3. Exactly right, you got it. Very impressive, I guess. I needn't hold back with you. Would you care to do battle with my lovely music sheets? Victory. That was too easy. So you think the Boo in this room is going to have a music-related name? Wherefore am I Boomio? That's terrible. What? That doesn't make any sense. Worst Boo name yet. They can't possibly get worse than that, right? Hey, thank you for the trophies. Our Boo escaped, unfortunately, but we did get a key. And I think the Boo will be in the hallway. Yeah, you're not getting away. Never mind. There we go. Fantastic. Way to go, Luigi. Okay, now send me the Boo and all the data you've got. Be careful, Luigi. You know, we just finished Wario Land the other night, and now we're playing this, and they're both games about collecting money to buy a house. And I had a team of appraisers come by today because I'm in the process of buying a house. What's this guy eating? A giant jello mold? There's bones on the table? Ah. There we go. No, he's got a much fancier dinner. Oh, we're gonna... Okay, I see what we're gonna do. Luigi's a magician, he did the tablecloth trick. The flowers are still standing. Oh my. I've never successfully caught one of those guys. Well, I'm not really sure what's going on now. You cannot take the candles all the way out, I see. Oh, we can take... Oh, we take away his food. Okay. And this guy comes out and we get rid of him. Okay. Oh, he got me. Oh, he got me real good. No. He set my hat on fire. Oh, I was just supposed to wait for him to tire himself out. Ah, he got away. Quick, get the pearls. Victory. This big guy's really rude. I mean, most of the ghosts are they not? Thank you for the trophies. Boodalicious. The boos, like, their text box goes by so fast. It is nearly impossible for me to read anything that they have to say. Oh, come on. Oh, nice. We've got a diamond. I was expecting a key, but you know what? Another precious gem is wonderful to find. Okay, nothing going on that wall. Oh, the chef. That door's on fire. Those pots and pans in the background look like a face. Oh! Oh. Ah! Hooligan. Poor Luigi got tuckered out by that one. Oh no, does that mean my health is really low? Oh, it is. Oh, no. Okay, so I'm thinking when I find another element, I'm going to be able to power up. Well, I thought I'd be able to power up via the refrigerator. Oh, there's water here. I'll power up via this water, and then I'll put this fire out and go through that door. This might even be the element. It is! Booligan is a great name for a boo. I mean, after Boomio, there's nowhere to go but up. Hey now, Luigi, now, what have you stumbled across? Oh, this time it's a water element medal. Now you can use the water element. My research shows that these particular elemental ghosts leave their watery dwellings whenever you approach. You know the drill. Vacuum them up. Use the L button to expel them once they're vacuumed. If you press the L button all the way in, you can shoot out a big ball of water. I hear there are some ghosts who can be defeated only with water, actually. Also remember that water has purifying properties, so use it well. Don't get too caught up with your new squirt gun, Luigi. Alright. Water acquired. Playing Super Luigi Sunshine now. That's a pot, but for a moment I thought it was a big hunk of meat. Okay, let's see what's out back. Feel like I want to not mess with this dog, right? Can I read the sign? Luigi is illiterate. Now, what have I accomplished by growing this plant? No, he sees me. I don't know what to do. Oh. Okay. Boy, that was weird. Okay, something going on over here. It's all sparkly. Oh my, it was a secret passageway. Okay. There appears to be no way back. Oh no. Oh. I feel you, Luigi. I feel the same way. Guess you just can't plan for this sort of thing. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, never mind. I need to play Zelda's Lullaby to open it. No, I've been destroyed. Good night. There's nothing good about that. Oh, how far have we been set back? I mean, it would have been just to the last boo, right? So... Hey, give me some health, Toad. I don't know if there is any way to restore our health when we are feeling low. Oh no, I'm gonna have to do the dog battle again. Give me that heart! Give me more hearts. No, he broke away. Okay. So this time, let's wisely return to the save room. I know it's a long way away, but I don't want to have to do that again. And, I cannot guarantee I will not perish. Saved. I'm not convinced that I have solved the mysteries of this plant. So very strange. Looks rather old and fragile. That big heart was a good find. Oh my. Okay. This looks sort of promising. Isn't that weird? Look, it's moving further away. That's very bizarre. Oh no, it's a boss. Okay. Ooh, scary. No, I'm messing it all up. Oh, it works with just the little one. Okay. I thought have to be encased in a big blob for it to do anything. Speaking of big blobs, no, there's multiple big blobs. My aim is really bad. No, my blob. My blob went away. It's really slow going here. Have to take this guy out like piece by piece. I'm gonna find you. Maybe I'm not. Hey, we did it. Victory. Oh, we got a nice golden treasure chest for our efforts. And a nice big key. Alright. Get another phone call. Hey, thank you for the trophies, cows, and hooked on pot. Thank you very much. So I think this, Luigi, can you hear me? Good to hear you're still okay. I lost your signal when that lightning struck. That was some battle you had there. Why don't you come on back to the lab? What, you think the lightning damaged the Poltergeist 3000? Don't worry about it. Even if that lightning had cooked your goose, your Poltergeist 3000 wouldn't even have a scratch. Hehe. If he wasn't getting any signal because of the lightning, how did he know that that was quite a battle we had? I don't think that this professor is very honest. His stories don't seem to add up. And also, I was thinking, Oh, that might be it for Area 2. We might be moving on to Area 3 now. Good job, Luigi. You made it back in one piece. Looks like you got a vacuum full of ghosts there. What do you say we put them through the old ghost portrificationizer? It's a very difficult word. That's the kind of word that could end anybody in a spelling bee. I only trust him as far as I could throw him. Well, we managed to turn those ghosts back into paintings. Thanks for your help, Luigi. Oops. Sorry, I keep jostling my microphone about. Brings our total up to 9 ghosts. Add some more money to the bank. Tell you what, I sure wouldn't be unhappy if my bank balance had 8 digits in it. Where will you go, Luigi? Back to the mansion. Sorry, I'm yawning an awful lot. I'm beginning to wear down. It's been a very eventful day for me. That'd be nice. It sure would. It sure would. I wouldn't complain about it. Oh, looks like the hallway is complete now. I don't think we've seen the lights on in here before now. Okay, I think we can open this door. It's got like a club on it from a deck of cards. I didn't notice if any other doors had any of the other symbols. Oh, there's a lot of these little pink ghosts. Ah, water the plants, perhaps? Well, it got me a heart. This, another dropped item? Mario's letter. Wonder what it says. This an outhouse? It is. Sniff, sob, something terrible is in that well. Locked. The mansion has an indoor toilet. Why would it also have an outhouse? That seems... That seems unnecessary to me. Oh, green gem, come to me. Yeah, we need to see that fortune teller. Maybe it's an old mansion. They just never got rid of it. No, GameCube. You've been doing so well. Why now? What is this object you have here? Show it, please. To Madame Clairvoya. What is this? If it is Mario's letter, give it to me. I will read it at once. Sure, it's okay. I'm a licensed letter reader. What? Let's see. Look out for booze, Luigi. Is that all? Not a novelist, your Mario. This must have been written in quite a hurry. Oh, they come. Now the spirits come. Come, spirits of power. Come, spirits of sight. Show me the awful things occurring here tonight. Crystal orb, symbol of my clan. Show us your darkling... Use your darkling power to show us all you could. I mean... can. Show us all you can. Show us this Mario. The light of the spirits comes. Show us what we seek. Oh, Haram, your Mario's imprisoned, but where? Oh, where is he being held? Yes, a painting. Your Mario has been imprisoned within a painting. My orb shows an odd altar and... Come on, you stupid orb. Yes, above it, your Mario, trapped in a painting. I cannot concentrate. The spirits are leaving me. If you wish to know more of your Mario, bring more of his dropped items. Look out for booze, Luigi. Look out for booze, Frownie. They're living in your GameCube. This is just intolerable behavior. I was so confident. I was so confident that it was going to work. I came back over here without waiting for it to start reading, and look where my confidence got me. Alright, my friends. Well, you know what? I think this might be where we need to leave off for tonight. I do intend to finish Luigi's Mansion. Hopefully, I can figure something out to make it behave better. I do want to play some more. We haven't lost a terrible amount of progress or anything, so leaving off here. So I think we'll be okay. We'll have to repeat a little bit the next time we pick it up. Maybe we'll move over to the Wii, and maybe it will behave. We'll just have to see. But this is where we're going to wrap the stream up. Thank you very much for being here, my friends. I really appreciate your wonderful company. Thank you for viewing the stream, for lurking. Thank you for chatting with me, those of you who have been chatting. And I hope I'm going to get to see you again. So like I mentioned, I'm probably not... I would normally be streaming on both Thursday and Friday, but Friday this week I can't do it. Tomorrow night I probably won't be streaming either. There's a chance I might show up. I'll announce it in the Discord right before I go live if I do, but don't cancel any of your plans expecting to catch a stream, because it's very likely I won't be here. It's Jelly's birthday, and we're going to be celebrating it over the weekend, and so I'm just not really going to be able to make a lot of my streams. But we will be getting back to normal here very soon. So just keep an eye on the Discord. I'll keep posting the schedule and keep you updated on what's happening. And yeah, hopefully I'm going to get to see you again. If you want to stay on the line with me, I'll see if anybody is streaming, and we can go for a raid. Dumput says, "Fun game. I played the Switch one. I have Luigi's Mansion 3 on the Switch, right? I have that, but I haven't played it yet myself. I played a little bit of it, but I didn't make it terribly far into the game, so we'll get around to that one sometime." And hopefully have a lot of fun with that. Thanks for the fun stream. Thanks for being here, cows. And I'll catch you later as well, Hooked on Pot. All right, so let's take a look at what's going on here. I think I've got a target for us. Let me just make sure that they're not saying their goodbyes or anything. Okay. All right, so we're gonna head over to Johnny Jones. Johnny is working on a project to go through every SNES game, and in a random order. And right now it looks like he's playing a fishing game, so this might be quite terrible. The game, that is. I'm sure the stream's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll head in this direction. Especially if the game is terrible, he could probably use our company. All right, so that does it for me, my friends, one last time. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you again, but until then, I'll see you on the other side of the raid.